Welcome to the Omar Sessions, man. Let's talk about some real stuff.
Now, it's not your fault. It's a testimony of just how sorry and pathetic the black aldermen are in City Hall, which has allowed you all to do all type of things that you all shouldn't be allowed to do. But the fact of the matter is the fact that you have Africans in here today talking about expressions of slavery. Slavery in America happened to us, black Americans, not them. In fact, the Africans of today don't even associate themselves with black Americans. They don't even associate themselves with us. In their little minds, they think they're superior to us. So for them to come over here and think that they should be getting some type of rights and in the conversation of slavery is a straight up insult. Now, what you all are trying to do is bring them in on this immigration jump. That's what y'all trying to do. You're trying to bring them in on this immigration jump when you know doggone well the conversation of slavery is not behind black immigrants of today. It's behind black Americans. And you all have yet to address that issue. And you, Sanchez, Rodriguez Sanchez, you won't even give me the dignity of talking about the hate crime bill for black people that I was trying to get going. And you're going to have the audacity to try to bring them in here and try to front like you trying to do something for black people. They're not black Americans. But we're not going to waste our time in here. The real fight is going to be taking place federal. So whatever y'all think y'all going to do today, just a matter of time, it's going to get undone. Before y'all get real comfortable, don't unpack your clothes, because you're going to get sent back. You better check that paperwork, because if it ain't right, ICE coming to get y'all too. I don't care if your skin is black. You don't get to come over here and ride the black American wagon for something that you think you're going to get. Don't look at that clock like you rushing me, because I'm going to see you in a form much bigger than this, in a form that's going to be bigger than 3 minutes. You can believe that. And anything you think that you're going to do today, it's going to get undone. Africans are not black Americans. The slave trade was on us, not them. They don't even associate with us. Don't play no games with black people. That's why the Democrat Party in trouble right now, messing with black people, not them. Not them. We got the power in America. You better understand that. Watch.
So, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all had a good day today. It is beautiful outside. I'm about to go take my walk, but before I do, I thought I would check in with you guys and see what y'all had going on and chop it up with you a little bit, share a little bit of information. So, the young lady that was in the video, I think she was at some kind of town hall or something like that. And she was getting in their ass. I guess it was some representatives that was continental Africans that had a seat, and some Mexican or some Spanish people that had a seat in her city or whatnot, and she was not having it. And I couldn't agree with her more. I definitely agree with her, and that was beautifully put. You cannot add nothing or take nothing away from that. She really put it down. Ironically, the last video that I made had I don't know if it was I don't know if it was a guy or a female, but I'm pretty certain it was a Mexican. And they had a whole lot to say about what I had to say. They was very disgruntled. He was, I think it was a guy, man. He was very upset, and he was really going for it in the comments. He had a lot to say. And he was going on about blacks being lazy, and I think he said we get welfare and food stamps and all that kind of shit. But as we know, Mexicans definitely abuse the welfare system. You understand what I'm saying? I can't tell how many times, countless times I done been in a grocery store somewhere, and it's a Mexican guy and this lady, and how many other kids they got, and I'm right behind them in checkout. And as soon as they get to the checkout, the lady just she pull out that I don't know how I look in anybody else's city, but in anybody else's state, but in my state, it's a food stamp card got American flag on it. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know how many times I done seen them pull out that American flag card, and the guy stepped to the side, or he might almost to kind of like mock me or something. You understand what I'm saying? After she paid for her stuff, he'll grab something, candy bar or something or whatever, and this motherfucker will pull out of a crazy wad. You know what I'm saying? He'll pull out a crazy wad. And I ain't no pocket watcher, but I recognize game when I see game. He'll pull out a big old wad and he'll bust down a hundo. You know what I'm saying? And I see it happen all the time. I think they do that to kind of like, kind of shit on us a little bit or whatever, or to try to shit on us or whatnot. But ironically enough, this dude, he had a whole lot to say in my comments or whatnot. I remember one time I worked in a hatchery in a chicken processing plant. And again, my supervisor was a little Mexican girl. She had to be like 20 years younger than me. She was the supervisor. And in this plant, we had inmates that was in another county or whatever, but I guess they had some kind of partnership with the chicken processing plant that I was working at. So, they would come and they worked there. They shift started when our shift started or whatever. And she fell in love, man. She fell in love real hard with this white boy that was locked up. She fell in love with this boy, man. She fell in love with this motherfucker so hard. Okay, we had a policy that you're not supposed to bring them anything and you're not supposed to have any kind of romantic relationship with them. But she wanted this white boy so bad that she ended up, she didn't lose her job. She ended up quitting her job so she could be with this dude while he was still locked up. She ended up quitting her job, and he ended up, I think he quit too. He got fired or something like that. Like, I think he got fired before she quit because they found out about the relationship. So they got rid of him. And then since she still couldn't carry on the relationship, she quit. So she quit. And that's just a small window into how bad they want to be in close proximity to whiteness. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, man. These people do not care nothing about us. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know what it is and what the infatuation, what the fantasy is with them carrying on with the narrative that black people are lazy. First of all, how in the hell can somebody be lazy how can a ethnic group of people be stereotyped as lazy when they sat and worked for the free? They worked for the free for hundreds of years. You understand what I'm saying? Work for the free. Work for the motherfucking free. Endured shadow slavery, was branded and tattooed and handled like livestock, auctioned off and all this shit. Like, they want to be the underclass so fucking bad. And this goes for Africans too. They want to be the new underclass so bad. But we are the fucking culture, man, and we have to fucking say so. You understand what I'm saying? Even on down when it comes to our dollar matters more than anybody else's in this fucking country. Our dollar matters more than anybody in this fucking country. Why do you think when we have a Super Bowl, it caters to us at halftime? Why do you think in all sports, except for all that goofy rinky-dink shit, we dominate in all sports? You understand what I'm saying? Like, just the whole, we are the fucking culture, man. Just plain and simple. When anybody markets a product, when somebody market a product, they market it to us. They don't market it to nobody else. They market it to us. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if it's even on down to fucking Lincoln commercials, the car, Lincoln commercials, man. Even when it come down to I even seen them the GLP-1, that weight loss drug, the GLP-1, that weight loss drug. I think it was Manjaro or something like that. Even on down to that, they got a remixed, just a bleached version of Mary J. Blige's song "Real Love." You understand what I'm saying? We the culture, man. Just plain and simple. When it comes down to hip hop, who consumes the majority of who consumes hip hop more than anybody in the world? You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to record sales and streams and all that, it's not even us. Everybody consumes our culture. They consume our culture more than the fuck we do. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes down to man, culture and all that shit, man, and economic power, we got the power, bro. We are the fucking power. We got the power. You understand? We gonna have to start leveraging our vote, and as well as our cash, as well as how we, just how we spend our money, how we invest, who we invest in. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to Democrats and Republicans, they are two sides to the same coin. We all know this. It's just the same play every midterm and every election cycle. We're gonna have to leverage our vote. We're gonna have to stop going for symbolic gestures. You know what I'm saying? And start asking for hate crime laws and ask for more legislation to get passed that's specifically for us. That is why we are delineating, so we can specifically ask for something. You understand what I'm saying? We can't go for no more just the symbolic shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That don't amount to shit. Everybody want to come to us and make us feel good, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop being cool with that shit. You understand what I'm saying? As long as we make them feel good, and as long as we, give them a day or shout out one of their greats or whatever, then it'll be all good. Nah, that ain't enough. That is not enough. That is not enough. You understand what I'm saying? Politically, we're gonna have to put our foot down, and we're gonna have to start asking for something. Even Kamala said the other day when she was on the interview, I don't know who it was that was interviewing or whatever, and I'm gonna close with this. I know y'all got shit to do. But she said, it's okay to get yours. It's okay to hold your vote. It's okay to hold out. Now she's saying this. It's okay to hold out. It's okay to get you something. It's okay to get something for your vote. And that's the damn truth. Everybody else gets something for their vote. They hold out for something. If they vote, then they vote for somebody for a particular reason because they say they're going to do something for them. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody votes for something, just like the Asians. They got a hate crime bill not too long ago. The gays got hate crime laws. Everybody gets something. So, gotta start being more strategic, man. And gotta start using our leverage, man. And be unapologetic about the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody else think they got a monopoly on hard work. Everybody swear they work so motherfucking hard. When at the end of the day, ain't nobody worked as hard as we are or are continuing to work as hard as we are to have something and to fight for our rightful place that we already earned long damn time ago. And you know what? One more thing, man. I seen this video earlier on Instagram. It was these white cops, man. They beat the shit out of this dude on a case of mistaken identity. And that shit was terrible, man. You understand what I'm saying? That shit was terrible. I'm talking about he got the brakes beat off his ass. He touched everything in that damn store, man. Every product, every damn wall. They mopped the floor with his ass. And that's just some shit, man. I wish I knew his name because I'd shout him out, man, and tell y'all to go check that out. But that's just another thing, man. We're going to ask for something for your vote. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? Don't just get your vote up for a motherfucker come give you a hug and sing Kumbaya and hold motherfucking hands and walk across a bridge with you. Or hold up a motherfucking sign or some shit. You gotta start asking for something. But that's my time, man. I ain't gonna take up no more y'all time. I know y'all got a life. Y'all got shit to do. I'll get with y'all later. And y'all be great.
Girl, where is my rose at?